Hello everyone, back tuning in to our Sunday night live stream. I think we're live on YouTube right now. It's certainly telling me that we're live, so I think this is it. I think we're live on YouTube right now. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much everybody for being here on our Sunday night live stream. It's absolutely amazing. And it's absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. It's going to be a big live stream, this. We are already at 51 concurrent viewers. We have not yet done anything. I've been here for like a second, and we're at 50 plus concurrent viewers. So, incredible. And it's going to be an amazing live stream. We're going to be discussing the 12th Winter 2020-21 update. What do you all think to it? What do you think to Winter update? Let me know, please, in the live chat. The swingometer swung, didn't it? The swingometer absolutely swung from mild to cold at the beginning of this winter update, taking into account all winter updates up to the last one, up to update number 11. So yeah, massive swing in the swingometer. And so much more within the within Winter Update as well. So we'll be discussing that. We're going to have a look at some shorter range, as I have not done a video upload today. So I'll have a look at a little bit of shorter range and have a look at CFS V2 winter data as always. It's a Sunday live stream, so we're going to have a look at some winter data. The Sunday live streams will be changing a little bit, though. The focus of the Sunday live stream I think going to change when we get into next month. So for the past several months we have been looking at winter data, long-range model data for the coming winter. But of course, very shortly, we are actually going to be in the winter of 2020-21 itself. So we are not really going to be able to start showing you winter data then, because we'll already be in the winter, if you see what I mean. So I think the focus will then begin to shift a little bit. The focus of the Sunday live streams will start to shift ever so slightly. We may still include the CFS, especially earlier on in the winter. But I think the Sunday live streams, the focus of them will begin to shift more towards ensembles watch, where I go through each individual member of the GFS ensembles and just see what they're showing. So I think that is, the focus will shift in December to more towards ensembles watch with the Sunday live streams. Wednesday live stream and Friday night live streams will be unchanged, of course. But let me know in the live chat what you think about that, everybody. Do you think it's a good idea that we begin to, we're in winter itself, begin to move the focus of the Sunday live streams towards ensembles watch? Let me know what you think, everybody, to that idea. And yeah, it'd be absolutely great. It'd be absolutely fantastic if you can do that. Just to say, we'll be ending the live stream at 7 o'clock. I'm going to end it a little bit earlier today. I've been very, very tired today. So we'll be ending the live stream at 7 o'clock, not sort of 10 past 7 as we have been doing. So we're going to end it a little bit earlier. And then straight after me, Savvy will be live streaming Among Us. So, head over from me to Sav at 7 o'clock for his Among Us live stream. Right, okay, so let's go through the live chat then. By the way, if everyone say thank you to the moderators for moderating the live stream. So we've got Paul, we've got Savvy, we've got SP all with us. So if everyone say thank you so much to our moderators, that would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody, for that. Sav's had a really busy day, by the way. Sav's done a joint live stream. Sam's done a joint live stream with Jeffers Craft. So it's absolutely fantastic. I was on that, I was on the live chat with that. So yeah, if everybody can give a sub to Jeffers as well. I don't think Jeffers is in the live chat at the moment, but if everyone can give us sub to Jeffers Craft, who's had a really fantastic live stream with Savvy this afternoon, that would be absolutely great. So please give Jeffers a sub. The Jeffers and Savvy show was very, very entertaining earlier on this afternoon. Jeffers, very, very, Jeffers, very close to GavsWeatherVids, as is Savvy as well, of course. Right, so we're going to go through the live chat then. So we're going to end this a little bit earlier. So around 20 past 6, we'll start doing some screen capturing, I think. So let's just go through the live chat then. So the first person in with us was Luke R. Good evening to Luke R. Thank you so much for being here on the live stream right now. I've got 57 concurrent viewers, so pretty big stream so far. Yeah, so Thanks so much to Luke R for being with us. Also got James McLennan in with us as well. Good evening to James McLennan. Thank you so much for being here on the live stream tonight. Right. Oh, and just to say, but of course, if, like, so I was talking about the focus of the study streams will be, you know, in the winter, we're going to be doing ensembles watch rather than looking at winter data or long-range winter data. We'll do ensembles watch. But, of course, if we start getting snow appearing, I'm not sure what's going on with the concurrent viewers because it just went down to 50-something, now gone up to 70-something. So that's a little bit strange. Hope everything's okay for everybody. So that's telling me 75 concurrent viewers. It's like gone up around 20 to 30 in a few seconds. That's very odd. Yeah, but if there was to be any sign of snow, of course, then the focus of the live streams becomes Snow Watch. We will live stream Snow Watch. Not only on Sunday, but on any of the live streams. But of course, the weather gods have got to deliver that, you see. The weather gods have got to give us it to be able to do it. But it'll be exciting if it happens. A live streamed Snow Watch. How does that sound? That would be great, wouldn't it? Right, okay, so James, back to the live chat. Right, so James McLennan is in with us. Luke R is in with us. Shiram is in with us as well. Right, Matthew Orchard is in with us. Blue Sea is in with us. Steffi Adcock is in with us, saying, good evening, just looking at Mars and Jupiter while we have a clear spell. Good thing. Thank you so much, Steph. Yeah, nice clear night. Been a nice day today, has it? But quite a lot colder. Quite a lot colder out there. Today. Right, Shiram asking, hello Gavin, will the final swingometer outcome influence your winter forecast, or will you go with what you think will happen regardless of the swingo? No, it'll have an influence, definitely, Shun, because the swingometer is telling us how the winter updates have gone. So remember, each of these winter updates is building up the picture forensically, week by week, to the winter forecast. So each winter update is it's kind of like baking a cake, if you like. So each winter update is like an individual ingredient. So update number 1 is probably the flour, update number 2 is probably the butter, update number 3 is probably the currants, update number 4 is probably the raisins, and so on. So yes, you know, the swingometer will definitely have a big impact on the winter forecast, because that will tell us where the broad thrust of the winter updates has been, where the storyline of the winter updates has gone, and what the data has told us as we've gone through these winter updates. No, definitely. Winter updates will be, swingometer will be very, very important for the winter forecast. It definitely will. Mark Rudd is in with us. I think that's Rudd. Is it Ruddle? Ruddle, I think. Don't my eyes aren't very good again tonight. I hit 90 concurrent viewers, so only smash your like button. That'd be absolutely fantastic if everyone could do that. Right, Mark Rudd, I think that is, or Ruddle, saying not optimistic about upcoming winter. All bases loaded against cold ears. There's some things though, Mark, there, like the solar stuff, you know, solar minimum winters, for example. So there is some stuff at play that's pointing towards a colder winter. We'll just have to see how it all comes out. I have not seen any data yet. We haven't got the analogs together, you know, the final analogs that we get together for our winter forecast. We haven't got that yet. So we're just going to have to wait and see how it comes out at the end. Right, Blue Sea is in. Matthew Orchard is in with us. James Jukebox is in with us. James saying, evening, Gav, and all the signs for a cold winter are looking up. Maybe, James, it could be. Matthew Orchard saying, clear skies here. I can see the stars. It's been a lovely day today, hasn't it? Been a lovely day. Blue Sea saying, guys, can't wait till December 2nd for Gav's update. Who else is? I'm looking forward to getting the forecast done, Blue Sea, and then put it out there and just waiting to see how it goes, really. So I'll be glad when I can get the forecast out there. Right, let's move on down there. So Alan Petru is in with us. Good evening to Alan Petru. Katrine is in with us as well. Good evening to Katrine Baso. Thank you so much for being here on the live stream tonight. Adrian Major is in with us. Adrian saying, good evening, Gav. Evening all. Love the latest Christmas update plus a swingometer in today's winter update. Exciting times. Yeah, that swingometer moved, didn't it, Adrian? It really did. A really big swing from mild to cold. So it's very exciting, wasn't it? Thank you so much to Richard, of course. To Richard. I think Richard's in the live chat, or he was at the start of the stream anyway. So, thank you so much to Richard, of course, our king of the swingometer, our king of the swing. Thank you so much to Richard for keeping the swingometer updated. It's definitely been a fan favourite, hasn't it? The swingometer will be back next year for next year's winter updates. There's no doubt about that. The swingometer is a fan favourite, and that will be back big time next year. Mark, we've still got a couple more to show you though, haven't we? So hit 100 concurrent viewers, so it's a massive stream again. Hello, good evening, thank you so much everybody for being here on this live stream. If everybody can smash your like button, it'll be absolutely fantastic. Darth Vader has arrived, okay. Thank you so much, Darth Vader, for being here on the live stream tonight. Right, Mark Kanish is saying, evening Darren, if a Cubio Easter has come back all of a sudden through December, would you do a video update? Would you do a video to update? Yeah, of course. I'll be keeping everybody updated about the Cubio, obviously. And when we get into the new year, we'll be bringing back GavsWeatherVids Sunday Roundup as well, by the way. So that'll be coming back in the new year. But of course, I'll be keeping people updated about the Cubio in any case. Right, let's move on down then. Mark saying, also going, it's interesting, we've had mild winters mostly over the past number of years. When you think between 900 and 940, it was mostly mild, but cold did come back, proving it does in the end. Yeah, what goes around comes around, Mark. What goes around comes around, my friend, and it's distinctly possible that we could get another run of much colder winters at any time. I don't know what's happening with the viewers on this stream today. So a moment ago we was over 100, and now we're ticking down to around 77. So I hope it's okay for everybody. I hope people aren't having problems with the stream lagging or something. I don't know. Something strange seems to be happening in the control room. What do you think, Sav? Let me know. Right. Okay. So Mark is saying, also Gavin, so the winds are powering up. Does that mean it'll definitely go right through to winter again or not? No, that doesn't, Mark. We could see, we could see the zone winds weakening at any point. Dan C is there. Good evening to Dan C. Right, okay. I'm going to try and make some progress through the live chat. Let's have a look then. So Duncan Ward is here with us. Good evening to Duncan Ward. All our moderators checked in. So if I can say thank you to a moderator, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Chris Ailing is in with us as well. Good evening to Chris Ailing. MVG Gaming is there. Good evening to MVG Gaming. Mark, Gavin, that was so funny on Chris' update, you knocking microphone off. Yeah, did everybody see Chris' update? I got so into it, I was flailing my arms around, and I just sort of whacked the microphone. It went flying. The mic went absolutely flying. And, it's one of those very funny moments. That was a very, very funny moment. The microphone is okay, it's working at the moment, but I'm going to try not to bash it again. But yeah, it was very, very funny, that, wasn't it? Shiram, hello Gavin. I think it's looking good for a cold winter now. We'll see in a couple of weeks, Shiram. Not long to go now before we release our winter forecast. Iceman is in with us. Hope you have a great stream, Gav. Thank you so much, Iceman. We have Time Lapses Daily is in with us. Trevor Hall is in with us. Let's have a look, man. Let's come on down. So who else is in with us? Past Life Regressions with Paul Goddard is in with us. This will be the first live stream I've watched. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much, Paul Goddard, for being here on the live stream tonight. Right, let's carry on down. Who else is in with us? So Transport Manchester is in with us. Trevor Hall saying we had a fishing boat sink off the Sussex coast on Saturday morning. One rescued, but 2 guys still missed. That's terrible. That's absolutely awful, Trevor. I'm so sorry to hear that. Dylan is in with us. Dylan Holbrook saying, just about made this stream by skin of my teeth. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, Dylan, for being on the live stream tonight. Shiram, there have been some epic videos from Gavin with retrogression and love the explanations. Love it. Yeah, we love a bit of retrogression. Don't we? If only I could roll my R's and do it properly, but I can't. But yeah, we love a bit of retrogression, don't we? Right, okay, let's have a look then. Paul Gerling is in with us, going to Paul Gerling. Hank Sholton is in with us. Jack Lowe is in with us as well. My good friend Jack is here. Richard saying 9 days, December 1st. Wow, the year has flown, hasn't it, Rich? Wow, I'll be glad to see the back of 2020, though. I'll be glad to see the back of it. Great Weather Updates is in with us as well. MBG Gaming, we need Ensembles Watch, so that's great. Yeah, we'll be doing Ensembles Watch, I think, once we're in the winter itself. Michael Johnson is in with us. Good evening, Gavin. Good evening, all. Thank you so much to Michael Johnson for being in this. You all seem to be enjoying the idea of Ensembles Watch. I think you're enjoying the idea of Ensembles Watch. I'm going to come down to the bottom of the live chat, by the way. So I'm going to come down to the bottom of the live chat. I think I'm at the bottom of the live chat. I think I'm at the bottom of the live chat. So the latest comment I'm seeing is City Andy saying to weather, giving a 70% chance of a white Christmas, which is bold. Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But that's a shock, isn't it? That's a shot from my good friend Brian. Everybody can check out Brian Gaze and the Weather Outlook. They've got a YouTube channel as well, which is growing too. It's growing all the time. So if everybody can check out Brian at Weather Outlook. Brian means so much to me because he's helped me so much with GavsWeatherVids.com. He really has. I couldn't have done GavsWeatherVids.com as I have done it without Brian. So please check out the Weather Outlook, check out Jeffers, check out Savvy, just check out everybody. Shiram, great idea to see Ensembles Watch, but don't want to see zonal chart after zonal chart. Might be an idea to show spring long-range models as the bandwagon rolls on next season. Yeah, there's always less interest, though, in spring, Shiram. We could do that. We might do that, but there's a little bit less interest, really, with that. But we'll see. But we'll see. We'll just see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I mean, if we do get week after week after week of Ensembles Watch showing zonal charts, then that's it. We've just got to put up with it, really, haven't we? That's what the weather gods have decided we're going to get, and so that is what we will get. That's what we'll get. Right, okay, Dean, should we be expecting Gavin Sav soon? Yeah, I think so. I think we're going to do a Gavin Sav at some point. Definitely will. We have talked about it, and it'd be lovely to be able to do that, wouldn't it? Richard, hi at Crusading. Yes, not too bad on busy at work. Yeah, Richard's always very, very busy. Very busy. Richard Palmer is in with us. Good evening to Richard Palmer. Saying, good evening, Gav. It feels like an Atlantic-driven winter. So mild with the odd cold snap. However, I have not seen your latest winter update. You have to check it out, Richard. It's a really good watch, and the swingometer swung. I promise you, it did. Right, okay. So, let's see who else is in with us. Let's move on down there. Let's move on down. SB saying Jupiter and Saturn have been close together. I did not know that, SB, and I'm not a stargazer. But yeah, it's a nice night for stargazing, isn't it? Mike Rawcliffe is in. I was going to Mike Rawcliffe. Okay. Richard saying we will collaborate to get the right unbiased result. Won't we at GavsWeatherVids for swing? Obviously, yeah, sure, yeah, that's right. We have to go. I always say I go into winter updates and winter forecasts with a completely open mind. I do, it's always like a blank canvas when we begin, and then forensically week after week after week with our winter updates, we build up the picture. And that's how I do it. You see, that's how I do it. So yeah, we have to be unbiased all the time. We have to be unbiased. Paul James, a little cloud down here today, but at least it's dry. It's been nice and sunny here today, but it's been a bit colder. Jeffers Craft is in with us. Jeffers, we told everybody to sub your channel. You had a fantastic live stream with Sav, didn't you? This afternoon. It's absolutely great. So everybody please sub to Jeffers. Right, okay, let's carry on down there. Linda Haynes is in. We're going to Linda Haynes. Excuse me, let's have a look then. Dylan, I love the massive spreadsheet that comes every GavsWeatherVids season forecast. Yeah, Terry does that. Terry, compiles all of the my data, and we'll be showing you that, of course, when we do winter forecast. Mike Rawcliffe, love watching your stream earlier, Savvy and Jefferscraft, both awesome guys. They did a great job, fantastic stream. Yeah, that's a great stream. You know, it's really, really good. Right, I'm going to come down the bottom of the live chat because I think I'm going to have to start doing some screen capturing. Adam Weatherfan is in with us. Going to Adam Weatherfan. Let's see then. Sean Donahue, loving Sunday Eve's live chat. Nice cold November day, sunny here in Dublin. Just back from a lovely big 10 mile, I think that is, walk in the sun. Yeah, it's been a lovely day here as well. Thank you so much, Sean, for being on the live stream. Mortal is in with us. Good evening to Mortal. Shiram, swing up is nothing short of brilliantly amazing. Well done, Richard, calculating and Gav presenting it. Yeah, it's a fan favourite now. Swing Arbiter is definitely a fan favourite within the winter updates. Dylan, Gav, it's Sunday. Has Mrs. P watched the film this afternoon? A little bit of Sunday evening film storytelling. Yeah, she's been watching Dirty Dancing, like she said she would do this weekend, Dylan. So, yeah, she loves a bit of Patrick. So she's been watching a bit of Patrick. Mrs. P loves a bit of Patrick, don't you, Mrs. P? Yes, Mrs. P loves a little bit. What's that? At the time of their life. Yes, at the time of their life, watching Patrick. This weekend, she loves that film. Oaks 79 is in with us. Hi Gav, hoping for a dry cold wind. Thank you so much, Oaks, for being here. Savvy saying it's 50-50 with a viewer count. I'll study a bit more and see. Yeah, it was a bit strange. I think it's stabilised now, though, over 100. But it was a little bit strange. It's moving up and downwards quite dramatically earlier on in live stream. Hello there, Daily. Good evening to Hello there, Daily. Hi, Gav. Have you seen the most recent AO and NAO charts? They have updated since you did the 12th winter update. Yeah, I know that they're trending more negative. Hello there, Daily. Adam was telling me all about it on Savvy's live stream this afternoon. So, you know, Adam Weatherfan loves to keep an eye on the winter data. And I'm not going to show it in this live stream, though. But yeah, you know, things are getting very interesting, aren't they? Things are getting really, really interesting. Right, okay, let's have a look. Right, let's see then. So Jeff's graphs, I still have to check that out, yeah. What do you got to check out, Jeffers? What do you got to check out? Richard, tie them hands away from the mic, GavsWeatherVids, lol. Yeah, I am better send it flying again, had I. Right, I'll come down to the bottom of the live chat, shall I? I'll come down to the bottom of the live chat. Richard, did Mrs. P love Roadhouse? Or was it too much? I can't remember. I think she did watch it. She watched all Patrick's films. So she would have seen that one. I can't really remember what she made of it. But she would have, like, watched it. Yeah, definitely she would have done. Savvy is just washing up his dishes. Oh, you do your washing up, Sav. Yeah. You got to do that, my friend. Jax Straw is in with us. Hello, good evening to Jax. Thank you so much for being here. Sharon, the only thing is on Ensembles Watch might cause a string to lag with all the charts. Yeah, but I'm going to have an upgraded computer by then, so hopefully there won't be any problems with lagging. But we'll see. You know, we're just playing around with ideas, as we're not going to be able to show long-range forecasts for the winter. You know, we won't be able to do that, so we've got to come up with something else to have a look at. And I thought Ensembles Watch could be, you know, Ensembles Watch seems to be pretty popular. So, but we'll see about that. Jack Lowe, yeah, sub to Jefferscraft Gaming, a great channel. Yeah, it really is. Jeffers' channel is absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Hello there, Daily. In the Gavs' latest winter update, most of them were positive or neutral with both NAO and AO, but they are now trending more negative. Yeah, the NAO and the AO are on the move. They really are. Right, okay. Right, let's have a look then. Let's have a look. Kirk Thorne is in. We're going to Kirk Thorne. Mark Nish, does Missy P enjoy watching you doing your daily updates every day? Yeah, I think so. I think she does, Mark. Yeah, she's always seen over there, and yeah, she loves to see me doing it. I think.
Yeah.
Matthew Richards is in. We're going to wrap Matthew Richards. Darren Withers is in with us as well. Good evening to Darren Withers. Folk are not reading right. The Weather Outlook doesn't have a 71.9% chance of white Christmas. It's percentages of time based off past until Christmas. Lol. Okay, I didn't know what 2 weather was going for. But that makes sense, doesn't it? SB, would be nice to have a cold December, 10 years after December to remember. It doesn't have to be as cold. Yeah, it would be nice to get another cold December, wouldn't it, SB? 10 years after the December to remember. Would be great, wouldn't it? Sally's back from his washing up. Okay, right, so let's do some screen capturing then. So it's 25 past 6. We're going to have a look at some shorter range data, and then we'll have a look at CFS V2. I'll be ending the live stream at 7 o'clock. So, I'm going to turn off the webcam. So, webcam is being turned off, so I'll be back later on though. Webcam is going off. We're going to, so we are also going to turn off the image as well. The image is off. You're all in darkness now, but don't worry, I'm going to screen capture. So, boom, there we go. We're screen capturing on this Sunday night, and we're going to look at some shorter range data. And then we'll have a look at the CFS V2. We'll have a look at some longer range data as well. Sharon, what's Mrs. P's favourite James Bond movie? I don't think she has one, really, Sharon. She's not a Bond fan. Probably like Sean Connery, would it be? Well, would be like Dr. No, Russia from Russia with Love, those sort of ones. But she's not a huge fan of James Bond, I don't think. Mikey Croucher is in with us. Good evening to Mikey Croucher and Richard Debroro, I think that is. 5 sales in Sligo Island. Right, let's have a look then. So we're going to start off with the latest observations from XC Weather. Let's do this. And by the way, it's another massive live stream, this. We've got 135 concurrent viewers. So, hello, good evening. Thanks so much, everybody, being here on the live stream tonight. You can smash your like button and let YouTube know that you're enjoying the live stream. That would be absolutely fantastic if you can all do that. Right, so let's have a look then. Let's have a look. So we're going to have a look at the latest observations. Let's see where it's a bit colder out there. Not as cold in the south. So across southern areas, we're around 10 degrees. So it's around 10 degrees on the south coast, where Paul has told us that it's pretty cloudy down there as well. So it's relatively mild. I mean, that's quite mild for like second half of November. It's about average, but it's perhaps a little bit mild on average. So it's cloudy but mild on the south coast where Paul is. Go further north though, and it starts getting colder. So at Church Lawford, it's already at 5 degrees at 8 minutes past 6. Go further north of that to Donaghnu, it's 6 degrees there. Over to North Wales, we've got Rhyl at 6 degrees. Also, Newcastle is at 5 degrees. Going further north than that, we've got Aboyne at 2 degrees. Frost is setting in across eastern parts of Scotland. Tulloch Bridge is at 4 degrees, and Belfast is at 5 degrees. So yeah, pretty mild-ish down on the south coast and in the far southwest. But go further northwards, and it is getting colder as you go further to the north. GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles are looking like this. They're looking like this. So, sorry about that, everyone. Right, so the GFS ensembles are looking like this. A lot of scatter appearing, really. So, remember, this is for London, by the way. That's the last place we looked at, I think. So, the red line's a 30-year upper air temperature average for London. We're starting off close to average at the moment. They're going to go mild. Upper air temperatures and surface temperatures will be going mild or very mild as we move into, like, the early to middle part of next week. And then they start to drop. So as we move into like the opening days of December, or the first week of December, you get a lot of scatter appearing. So of course we've got milder ensemble members up here, but we've got much colder ensemble members down there. And some of these ensemble members are even getting quite close now to minus 10 degrees at 850 HPA. That's proper cold. That is real cold weather. So yeah, the chances of it turning colder in early December are growing. It's not guaranteed, but they are growing. Precipitation-wise, we look like this. So quite a bit of dry weather really for the next, for the rest of November, relatively dry. I mean, there will be some precipitation around times. Let's just pull this out a little bit more, just to make sure that you can see that. So I think that will be within everyone's. Well, absolutely certain if you could see that. I want you to see these precipitation spikes. So yeah, reasonably dry over the next 10 days or so, and then getting more unsettled as we run into the first week of December. So potentially colder, but also potentially more unsettled in the first week of December. Temperature anomalies from the 22nd of November to the 30th are going to be a little bit above average in the south, perhaps near normal to a little bit below average up in the north. Precipitation anomalies from the 22nd to the 30th of November are going to be drier than average, so relatively mild in the south and pretty dry in the week ahead. It does get a little bit cooler the further north you go. Right, let's show you some 12s there then. So, of course, the models are updating as we're speaking. So this is how the UK Met is looking for Thursday into the region of high pressure on Thursday. And the high pressure slips slightly to our east as it goes into Friday. It turns drier but colder. Winds are drifting in from an easterly direction there, so that suggests frost. And by the time we get through to Saturday, 28th of November, yeah, we're putting up like a southerly southeasterly type wind, and it will be a little bit, potentially a little bit more unsettled in the southwest with some showery outbreaks of rain, but there should be quite a bit of dry weather in with that. Right, let's have a look at the GFS then. So have a look at the GFS next. Again, if everybody is enjoying, if you're enjoying this live stream, then please, you know, smash that like button, absolutely obliterate it, but don't damage your devices, but smash the like button, and you know, let YouTube know that you are enjoying the live stream. It'd be absolutely great if you can all do that. Which is actually running rather slow. So this would be a problem really with Ensembles Watch, actually, wouldn't it? So it does run quite slow at times. So we'll see, though. We'll see. Right. Anyway, back to the point. Sorry about that, everyone. Excuse me once again. So this is how the GFS 12 is looking for sunny with low pressure out to our west, pulling up like a southerly type southeasterly wind. We go through to the second half of next week. High pressure starts to ridge in, so it begins to turn drier. We see high pressure ridging in to the UK and also into Northern Europe as well. So we're definitely turning drier here, and it is quite cold, I think, under that ridge. Would certainly be cold enough for quite significant night frost. So our first proper, I think, significant night frost could well be coming up by next weekend. Moving up towards day 10, we find the high pressure going up towards Scandinavia, or trying to go up towards Scandinavia. Low pressure is attempting to come in from off the Atlantic. So this is like the battleground sort of situation that I was talking about in yesterday's 10 to 14 day, where we've got high pressure to our east and low pressure to our west. Now, eventually, it looks like this high pressure, looks like the heights are building in more extended range. So we're into the first week of December, and it does look as though the GFS is getting this Scandinavian high going over Scandinavia, unsurprisingly, and the winds are pulling round into the east as well. So yeah, I mean that could be starting to drain some cold air from the east. It is not a beach from the east. That is not a beach from the east, but it could be starting to drag in something a little bit colder from the east. I wouldn't be at all surprised if it was. Right, where to now? So we'll go to the GEM next, I think. The ECMWF, as I say, is updating as we're speaking. So let's see what the GEM is showing. So again, same as with all of the models, like the end of this coming week, we're going to have some higher pressure building to our east and northeast. The high pressure is getting going over Scandinavia, and yeah, so we've got a nice ridge here. Got a nice ridge. Coast country will be quite cold under that ridge, pretty dry, but quite cold under the ridge of high pressure. We move on up to day 10, and that's how we look as we get to day 10. So just starting to go a little bit more unsettled then, maybe, with its low pressure perhaps starting to push in from the north. So if we could go on any further, it'd be interesting to see where that went, wouldn't it? That low pressure looks like it's diving in with a ridge building behind it. So if we could go any further, we would probably see that low, the trough, sinking southwards, and maybe turning winds into the north or the northeast. It's possible that's the way that the GEM would go, if we could go on any further than day 10. And we're going to have a look at the ECM WF as well, so let's do that, shall we? So that's just out to 168 hours at the moment, but what we're going to do is show you the midnight ECM run, and then we will come back to the midday ECM right at the very end, and we'll go as far as we can get to. We'll probably get to around 216 hours. We probably won't get to like 240 hours, and I'm ending the live stream at 7 tonight because I'm very tired. But we'll get to 216 hours anyway, I think. Right, okay, so Wednesday, we've got low pressure coming in from the Atlantic, so that's going to be bringing a band of rain with it as well. Then high pressure builds in behind it, turns drier, but colder as we go through into the second half week and on into next weekend as well. And then moving up towards day 10, low pressure begins to come in, back in from off the Atlantic. So again, this is the battleground. So I was talking about, got high pressure way to our east, got low pressure to our west. How does that work out? How does it play out? I think there's a chance that the high pressure to the east would begin to push back westwards into Western Europe again. If we were going any further, but we can't. So we'll leave it there with the shorter range. Let's just move back to the 12s then, and we'll come back to that. We're going to come back to the ECMWF at the end of the live stream. Right, okay, these are the rainfall forecasts based on that ECM run from Tameteo.com. So, with this, we've got showery rain, really, coming and going. Showery rain in the west and in the north as well over the next few days. Then it's turning dry as that area of high pressure builds in, like next weekend, or at the end of this coming week into next weekend, it turns drier. There's some rain in the west, and something as it's turning colder with this high pressure building in, so that rain possibly starts to turn a little bit to snow, actually, and interesting in the far north, like next weekend. So that's quite interesting. I'm going to get to day 10, and we look like that. So still showery rain in the northwest, mainly dry in the south and in the southeast too. These are the options on the table within the ECM ensembles today for, not for day 10. Let's get it to day 10. There we go, that's day 10. These are the options on the table within the ECM ensembles today for day 10 via the Icelandic Met Office. So we have 21 members of the ECM ensembles with high pressure to our northeast over Scandinavia and bringing in like an easterly wind. A bit of an easterly wind anyway. Excuse me once again, I've got a bit of a cough tonight. Yeah, we've got 21 members of the ECM ensemble. I did get a very sore throat on Friday night, by the way, when I did the Emperor. So yeah, I got a very, very sore throat on Friday night doing Gabtine. So that's why I'm not going to do any Gabtine tonight. I think I better give the old vocal cords a bit of a rest. It really does, give you a sore throat. I don't know how Ian McDermott played that character. Because the voice comes from so low down in the throat that, you don't have to do it for very long to start getting quite a sore sort of vocal cord. And it'd be an easy way to get yourself laryngitis and lose your voice, I think. Anyway, back to what we're supposed to be doing. So, you know how Gav loves to go off on a tangent. So back to what we're doing. These are the options on the table in the ECM ensembles today for day 10. So we have 21 members of the ECM ensembles with a Scandinavian high and bringing in an EC flow. That includes the control and the operational run. 20 with low pressure to the south and high pressure blocking to the north. That's bringing in easterly winds. That could be a little bit colder, actually, and more unsettled down in the south. And then 10 with a ridge in the Atlantic and extending into the UK and Northern Europe as well. That's turning drier. That'll be pretty dry, but it could be quite cold and frosty with that one, probably. In 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got. This gets us to the 7th of December. So we have 15 members of the ECM ensembles again with a Scandinavian high and easterly winds. 12 with low pressure to the south and high pressure to the north. Winds are in from an easterly direction with those, but more unsettled, of course, with a low pressure to the south. That's providing energy, precipitation potentially. So that could be a bit wintry. It would depend on the exact parameters of the atmosphere, but potentially that's northern blocking. So, high pressure is within the northern latitudes, low pressure is across southern England and France. So potentially that's quite cold and maybe a little bit wintry. 10 with high pressure in the middle of the North Atlantic going up towards Greenland. and low pressure is to our east. Winds are coming in from like a north to northwesterly direction. 9 with low pressure to our west. Winds are in from west southwesterly direction. And 5 has high pressure to the southwest. That's going to be like the mildest option. That's going to be the mildest option there with southwest winds. That's going to be the most unsettled option. And these two are the coldest, I think. That's the coldest, and that's probably pretty chilly as well, that option. A lot of interesting scenarios there within the ECM ensembles for like the 7th of December. There's a lot of interest within the model output at the moment. CFS V2 is looking like this. So these are the CFS V2 week clears. These are broken down into week periods. So the first week period takes from the 22nd to the 28th of November. So the coming week will have high pressure over and to the south of the country. Low pressure is up to the northwest. Winds are in from like a westerly direction. It's going to be mainly dry and certainly to start off with anyway, quite mild. Week 2 is going to be the 29th of November to the 5th of December. Again, with high pressure or above average heights just to our west. Winds are sort of flat and westerly with that one. Relatively mild and relatively dry, but could be a little bit colder actually. Week 3 is going to take us from the 6th to the 12th of December with high pressure over Scandinavia. Winds are coming in from an easterly direction with that, so that could be a little bit colder and still relatively dry. And then week 4 is a bit more unsettled. This is the 13th to the 19th of December with below average heights to our north and bringing in the winds from a northwest southeast direction. So that could be quite cold again actually, but becoming a little bit more unsettled. Okay, so for around 5 minutes, I'm going to go back to YouTube, and then at quarter to 7, we'll start live streaming the CFS V2. Let's just get ourselves back to YouTube and see what you're all making of that. So, hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on the live stream. Ben Riley is in with us. Good evening to Ben Riley. We've got 171 concurrent viewers as well, so it's a massive stream, this. Really big stream. Right, so I'm just going to wait for the live chat to catch up. I'll turn off the display capture just for a couple of minutes. I'll put the webcam and the image back up as well. So it's been a massive live stream, hasn't it? I hope you've enjoyed the live stream so far. We've still got some winter data to show you from around quarter to 7. So we've got some winter data to show. I'm going to just wait for the live chat to catch up. So it does take a while when I'm, when we're away. It does take a while for that to catch up. So Jeff is saying Star tangents are awesome, Gab. Yeah, they are. I love to go off on a tangent with Star Wars. I really do. Right, okay, but live chat is still catching up. 190 concurrent viewers. Absolutely massive live stream. It's a really big live stream. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on the live stream tonight. Very weather. That's my friend Kazim, I think. Very weather. Evening, Gav. Going to have a live look at the ECM. Yeah, we're going to show it right at the very end. It's just updating now. Very weather or Kazim. So yeah, I think we'll have a look at that after I've had a look at CFS V2. Let's just take a couple of questions. We've got a couple of minutes before I have to start live streaming the CFS. So let's just have a look at one or two of your comments. So Jerry, this may sound totally out there, but it's true. If you sing in the sun of love and thanks, the sun will answer your stronger healing rains. Wow, okay, that's fine. Thank you so much for being here on the live stream tonight. Wow. James Young is in with us. James saying, lol, don't do the Emperor again. No, I'm going to rest the voice a little bit, James. I got quite a sore throat on Friday night doing it. I did a bit too much. So I was a little bit exuberant on Friday night. I don't know if anybody noticed. Did you notice? On Friday night, Gav was just a slightly exuberant. And yeah, so I'm going to give it a rest tonight. No Emperor coming up tonight. Right, okay. So yeah, let's have a look then. Let's have a look. What time it's daily? I can't believe how mild this November has been in the southeast. It's been remarkably mild, hasn't it? Really has been amazingly mild. MVG Gaming, East Southeasterly winds as well, but origins in Kazakhstan Still pretty cold. Yeah, that'd be quite cold, wouldn't it? Not a beach from the east, but it would be, like, quite cold, I think. Right, okay. So, Paul James, look after yourself, Gavin. Important. Yeah, I'm gonna have a slightly earlier end to live stream, and I'm gonna have an earlier night as well. So yeah, I think I will. But I have got to do part 2 of Winter Update as well, though, you see. Right, okay, in around 1 minute, we're going to start live streaming some, winter data. Savvy, Friday stream was funny. Jeffscraft, Friday stream was great. It was, I was a little bit, I don't think I noticed, maybe you didn't. Maybe you didn't notice, but Gav was, like, a bit exuberant. But, it was quite funny, wasn't it? But I suffered for it a little bit with the voice. I suffer for it. Right, okay, so it's 6:45. Let's start doing some more screen capturing. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on this live stream. We've got 173 concurrent viewers. 173 concurrent viewers. So let's start doing this then. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on the live stream. Right, so we're going to turn off the image. We're going to turn off the webcam again. But display capture is coming back up, and we are going to have a look at the CFS V2 and show you some winter data. So this is the reason that I'm thinking of changing the focus slightly on a Sunday, because we're going to be in winter soon. I mean, we will still be able to show this, I suppose, but especially the further on into winter we go, it's going to become harder. Isn't it? It'll become harder to show you winter data. So I've got to come up with something else to show you, to entertain you. Hopefully, we'll be able to do loads and loads of live snow watches. That's what I'm hoping for. Be great, wouldn't it, to be able to live stream snow watch? But it just depends what sort of winter we get. This 700 millibar height anomaly from the CFS V2 for December, with high pressure to our west and to our south, low pressures to the north, winds are in from a westerly direction. A mild December is being forecast by the CFS V2. Let's just make sure we are screen capturing. Yes, we are. I always have that horrid moment now. I don't know if you've noticed. I always have that dreaded moment where I doubt myself whether I'm screen capturing. It's months ago, wasn't it? But I plunged you all into darkness for 15 minutes. Shockingly and terribly. That was like months ago, back in August, 3 months ago. But ever since then, I always get that horrible moment, that horrible feeling that I haven't started display capturing. Right, back to CFS. January is also looking mild and westerly. Right, okay, this is February. How's February gonna be looking? Low pressure to the north, high pressure to the west, southwest, winds are in from westerly direction. Westerly for February. What I will say about that is it is a little bit more in way of above average heights within the northern latitudes. So, I mean, that out of the three, that's probably the one that has the chance to go a little bit colder, but generally all three are still looking westerly. March is also looking westerly with low pressure to the northwest, high pressure to the southwest, and winds sort of coming in from a westerly direction. So it looks generally still looking Atlantic driven for the winter. Right, moving over to the weather outlook. So this is one of the daily CFS V2 runs. So you know that those anomaly maps I just show you, they are like anomalies of before CFS V2 runs. These are like the daily runs, if you see what I mean. So this is December with, again, so this is showing high pressure dominating. It says it's the midnight CFS, but I think it's probably the 12th there, but I'm not sure. But anyway, for December, we've got high pressure ridging through the country. Please check out the weather outlook and my good friend Brian. I've already told you to do that, but please check out Brian Gaze at Weather Outlook. So for December, high pressure ridges through western to northern Europe. That is January. Again, high pressure is centered right over top of the country. So an anticyclonic winter being forecast here, or certainly anticyclonic December and January. Lots of dry weather, probably quite cold from frost. Now, February is more interesting. We've got some higher pressure building within the northern latitudes, beginning to force a jet stream southwards a little bit. So February could be starting to, out of the three, again, February is the one that could be colder. All the way along, there's been this idea that it's going to be early winter it'll be early winter that has the best chance of being cold. But the CFS looks to me like it's sort of hinting at late winter. May it's being on some trying to prevent warming, I don't know. But anyway, for February there is like blocking, and the jet stream is forced southwards with the areas of low pressure as well. And then that is March, again with high pressure up towards Greenland and Iceland. That could be quite cold too. That could be bringing winds from like an easterly direction. So let's have a look at the 12Z CFS then at metroseal.fi. I know you'll love to see this. So here we go then. This is how the 12Z CFS is looking with, again, high pressure over Scandinavia, winds coming in from an easterly direction. This is at the end of November, by the way. So anticyclonic for end of November into December. High pressure is dominating the weather. It's looking pretty cold. Winds are in from an easterly direction. So it would be cold, relatively dry, I think, but cold and frosty through early December. We head on into the second week of December. We start with a high pressure out to our west. Low pressure is plunging into Scandinavia, and winds are turning northerly. So we're putting in a little bit of a northerly wind there. May bring some wintry showers into eastern parts of the country. If you enjoyed this live stream, we'll be wrapping the live stream up in 10 minutes. If you enjoyed the live stream, then please can you like the stream before you check out, if you have not yet done so. It's absolutely fantastic. It tells YouTube that you've enjoyed it. So if you can do that, it'd be absolutely great. Right, we're up to the middle of December. We've got high pressure still over the country, very anticyclonic. Cold, bringing in like a slack easterly flow from off the continent. Right, let's move on into the second half of December then. So this is how things are looking into the second half of December. Again, a lot of dry and cold weather as we're moving beyond the middle of the month. Low pressure beginning to head back in off the Atlantic. We're trying to. There's a battle going on here, actually. So this is a cold December, although it doesn't look it. This is a cold December with a lot of frost. You know, there's a lot of frost going on here. So we're moving up towards Christmas. Let's move up towards Christmas and see what happens as we get to Christmas on this CFS V2 run. The purples are appearing up towards Greenland and Iceland, but still this high pressure is fending it off. So it's still pretty cold and dry. Really, this low pressure just cannot get in from off the Atlantic. The low pressure is definitely trying to get in, but it's all this high pressure to our east. So mainly dry, but cold, really, up to Christmas. That gets us to Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. There's a slight easterly there for Christmas, but it may bring a few snowflakes into the east. But the main thing is that it's just cold and dry. Really cold and dry there. Right, so we're moving up towards New Year now. Let's move up towards New Year and see what happens. So, becoming increasingly blocked as we move up towards New Year. So we've got high pressure to our north and to our east. Low pressure is trying to come in from the Atlantic. By now, I think it's maybe cold enough for this low pressure, or these low pressures, to be starting to bring some snow in with them as well. And then we're getting to the beginning of January to New Year. Low pressure is breaking through. So this is turning unsettled, but it's still pretty cold, actually. This is still quite cold and unsettled. That could bring some snow through the first week of January. It wouldn't be at all surprised if it did. Let's see what happens as we go further on into January. Again, low pressure is diving in from the Atlantic. It's a very interesting CFS run, actually. High pressure developing to our north now. We're bringing in more of an easterly wind. So this is going colder. This is going colder with like easterly winds and all of that sort of thing going on. The high pressure is then moving up towards Scandinavia. CFS is starting to run quite slow, actually. So Metro Seal starting to run quite slow. Right, okay, so we're moving into the middle of January now, again with high pressure dominating the weather. Very, very anticyclonic. I'm sure this must be the run that the charts from the Weather Outlook we just looked at a moment ago are based upon. I'm sure it must be, because it's so much high pressure that we're seeing here. Into the second half of January, the high pressure begins to pull out to our west. We start to turn winds into the north, so it's going colder now from the north. Very, very interesting winter with this CFS V2 run. If you're enjoying this live stream, please smash that like button. Please do it, everyone. Right, look at that. Easterlies. Wow, this is turning very cold and wintry into the second half of January. High pressure moving up to Greenland and Iceland. Winds pushing in from the east. That's bringing snow to many eastern parts of the country. Bitterly cold and easterly there. Wow, that's incredible. Very, very cold and snowy in the second half of January. I hope you're enjoying this, everybody. Right, we're going to go through to February. Starting to turn a little bit milder right at the very end of January into the start of February, pulling in like a southwesterly sort of wind. And now this is going milder for early February. Winds are in from a south-southwesterly direction. We're going to run on to the end of February. Then we'll have a look at the ECM, and then I'll wrap up the live stream at 7 o'clock. Please smash the like button if you've enjoyed it. When you check out, after the live stream, don't forget to check out Savvy's live stream as well. He'll be starting at 7. Right, so we're into early February. This is 9th of February of high pressure in Scandinavia. Low pressure is in the Atlantic, and we're pulling in like a cold east-southeasterly wind. So this is going back to cold weather again through the early part of February. Look at that. We're up to the 11th of February. Winds are in from the east. We're looking cold with snowy easterly winds there through the middle of February. And then the high pressure builds back in across the country. We turn things drier for a little while anyway, but it's not long before low pressure is diving back in from the Atlantic. Again, that's a cold area of low pressure though, so that brings more snow with it for a while anyway. And then into running into the second half of February, and the westerlies are returning. So we're ending February on a much milder westerly note. But this is a very interesting CFS V2 run. If you want a cold winter, there's regular cold from frost throughout the winter, very frosty, high pressure, but there are regular bouts of snow, especially in the second half of January, and again, mid-February, looking really quite cold as well. We're up to the beginning of March now, and once again, the heights are rising to the north as well. So here we go again, early March, it's starting to get wind back into the east, and it's becoming colder again with that CFS run into March. Winds are in from the east, and there'd be more snow possibilities in early March. What a CFS V2 run that was. Right, the last thing we're going to do is see how the ECMWF is looking. Then I shall go back to YouTube and wrap up the live stream. So the ECM is out to day 10 now, so let's see what it does then. High pressure with the ECM midday run sitting over and to the east of the country, pulling in a bit of an easterly wind there. We pull in some easterly winds as we go through to Sunday 29th, and I feel like my throat is going to give out at any moment, so I really don't have to wrap slicing up soon. We finish up at day 10 with high pressure over, let's just have a little sip of Coke. Okay, so we finish up at day 10 with high pressure over Scandinavia, and low pressure is out to our west. Looks like winds are tilting round into the southeast, and that could well be starting to get, colder with the high pressure taking over across Scandinavia. Right, we'll go back to YouTube, and we're going to wrap the live stream up there. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here on this live stream. It's been a fantastic live stream. I've had a blast on this, and so I hope you have all enjoyed it. Right, I'm going to turn off the display capture. We're going to put the image back up. The webcam's coming back. Hello, I'm returned to wrap up the live stream. I'll just wait for the live chat to catch up. So here we go then. So live chat is going to catch up, and then we'll be ending the live stream. If you enjoyed this, if you enjoyed the live stream, please smash that like button. Well, 116 likes. It's been a massive live stream. It's been absolutely incredible. Excuse me once again. Wow. Right, so as soon as the live chat catches up, I'll wrap up the live stream there. It's been absolutely fantastic. I hope you've all enjoyed this live stream, everybody. It's been absolutely great. Thank you so much for being here on the live stream. So it's great. So Sally is heading off to start his live stream at any moment. So well done. Yeah, we're going to wrap live stream up there. Thank you to the moderators. So thank you to Savvy. Thank you to Paul. Thank you to SB as well. It's been absolutely great. I've had a blast on this live stream. So thank you so much, everybody. I'm at the bottom of the live chat, I think. So hello to all of you at the bottom of the live chat, and we're going to end it there then. So that's it. I'm at the bottom of the live chat. The last comment I'm seeing is from Jerry. Thank you so much, Gav. I really enjoyed that. Light and love to you all. Thank you so much, Jerry. It's incredibly kind of you. Right, okay, so I'm going to end the live stream there. Just to say, we're going to be live streaming again on Wednesday. We'll be live streaming again on Wednesday. So, and tomorrow we've got part 2 of the, what's it going to be? Part 2 of the, I've sort of forgot what we're doing. So it's part 2 of the 12th winter update. We're coming up tomorrow. That's going to be analogs based, and we'll be looking at the QBO with that. We'll be looking at the quasi-biennial oscillation with that one. So yeah, it's going to be great, and you'll see, how the data is looking. And then, of course, we're live streaming again on Wednesday, same time, same place. As long as my voice is okay, because it feels like it could go at any moment, actually. So as long as voice is okay, then we'll be live streaming on Wednesday at 6 o'clock. Stay safe and stay well to all of you. And we're going to see you again live on Wednesday. Head over to Savvy's channel. He's live streaming Among Us in around 1 minute. Sav will be live streaming Among Us now. It's 7 o'clock. So go to Savvy's channel and watch his Among Us live stream. I'll pop in there in a few minutes and see how he's doing. And so I'll see you all there. Okay, but for this live stream, that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. And bye for now. See you on Wednesday. Enjoy the rest of your sunny evening. See you soon. Bye for now.